Okay, so today we have the battle of the primers. Both of these are fairly inexpensive small pistol primers. As you can see on the left, these are the Murom primers, and on the right you have the CCI small pistol primers. The Murom on the left, forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but they are Russian, and I bought these because originally I was using Federal small pistol primers and couldn't find any more, and I needed something a little bit softer than the CCIs, and so from my testing I found these to be pretty good. A little bit softer as well than my CCIs. The reason I know that is I put a competition spring kit in my Glock 34. As soon as I did that, these CCIs, I was getting light strikes and failures to ignite. So that pretty much told me that the primers were a little bit too hard for the spring. I've since gone back to the original spring on my Glock, but before that I did try out these Russian primers, and honestly I had about half. I still had some failures, don't get me wrong, they're not perfect. Still had some failures on these, but I had about half the failures as I had on the CCIs. So price wise, these are a lot cheaper, so value for money, I would go with those, particularly if you're using a hammer fired pistol. So I haven't had any issues since converting to this, and I've been using my Tanfoglio P19, which is essentially a CZ75. So a little bit of a difference between them. So obviously the primers come in very similar little cases, obviously like that, and forgive me, I'm doing this with one hand. So and then your CCIs, I did knock these over, so normally these are primer side up, and these ones here are primer side down in the casings. So here's the case here, and a little bit of a difference. You can see CCIs are on the right, and the Russian primers, the Murom primers, are on the left. So they look very similar, but then again primers do look very similar all in all. But I don't know if that tells you anything, but that's what they look like. As far as loading and reloading is concerned, I've done a fair bit of loading. So these are all loaded with the Murom primers, and I have used a little bit over half a box of that now, so about 600 of those primers I've used, and I will definitely be ordering more. Yeah, I can't, what would I say? If I had a choice, I'd go back to the Federal, but since I didn't have any and I don't want to go spending a fortune on my reloading, these will do. And all these that I've got here, took those 600 out to the range. From those 600, I probably had 10 failures to ignite on the primers, so I would say that's a pretty good ratio. Those were all on the Glock 34 with the soft spring though. With the harder spring, 100% reliability. With the Tanfoglio, 100% reliability. The same as my XDM 9. And what else did I use? The SIG 226 as well. Also, no problems with these primers. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a very quick comparison between the two, CCI and these Murom. Yeah, if it's my money, which it is, this is what I'm going to buy every time over these. So just my 5 cents worth, and if you have any comments, just leave them in the comments section or questions, and I'll get back to you. Alright, thank you very much, and have a good evening.